Hey everyone, welcome to Legend Podcasting. I'm Stu.
I'm still going over last week's episode.
And I really can't leave either of you two alone for a week, can I?
What are we talking about? Last week nothing happened, Rob. What are we talking about? Nothing exciting happened.
I miss a
We're
reaction.
just playing cards in the mansion.
I can't do a reaction for 1 week and you kill off half the f***ing cast.
Oh my god. So yeah, you finally watched it. A lot of the comments were asking what your thoughts were on the episode.
Well,
Jesus Christ.
it's just like, oh, this is interesting. A little bit of drama. Oh, okay. What the fuck? Fuck you. It's just like...
There's a lot that happens.
Yeah, it was crazy.
There's a hell of a 30 minutes of X-Men. And I'd say up front, because there's been lots and lots... thank you very much for everyone who's viewed it, because it's one of our biggest views of this season. And lots of comments. And yes, we know we missed the Watcher.
Yep.
Very hard to see with the lights in this room, but I've watched many reactions, and half the people missed it as well. So yeah, sorry about that, and sorry for calling Sebastian Stan multiple times.
Yeah, I saw that.
Was
just like...
I didn't even
Bucky's
notice.
dead. I knew who I meant. I just said the wrong name multiple times.
Even when I edited it, I didn't even notice. It wasn't until I watched it back, I was like, wait a minute.
It's the wrong person.
It's just the image of...
You know I'm bad with names anyway.
Sebastian Stan? I was like, what?
I didn't even see when the subject to the whole thing.
Sick cameo, no one knows about. It's in the background.
Yeah.
So we had so much cool stuff happen.
Oh, wait, where to start?
I mean, start with the ending. Gambit's dead. I think you guys bought your Gambit RIP t-shirts. I haven't got mine still in the post, sadly. So, do we think... Rob, let's put it because we spoke about it way too long last week. Do you think it's set in stone?
That would be a bold move. I don't like it, and I do like it if that's the case, because it would be a bold move to set the tone of the show moving forward from there. But we had that cable sharp.
Yeah.
Time traveller. So...
Yeah. So I've been talking to lots of people. I've been watching lots of reactions and crying a lot. And then also...
As I said, it didn't hit me that hard when we watched it.
No, I think we were in
when
shock.
I edited it that night, I was crying my eyes
Especially
out.
Especially the really thing like this Death of Superman style crane in his body to cut to black and silence over
and
the
just her
credits.
crying.
So it's like,
Sugar, I can't feel you.
That's you don't expect that from a show like that at all.
No.
And the fact they've done that is amazing.
Every reaction I've watched since, I've bawled my eyes out. Like it just hits you so hard.
Yeah.
I mean, what a way to go out. If you're gonna die, like
I think it is set in stone. I really do.
Because that would mean that Magneto is also...
Well,
I don't think he's dead.
That again, lots of comments being like, "Well, we didn't see his body, so is he dead?" But then I thrown back at them. Well, does that mean Madeline Pryor is still alive because we never saw her?
Yeah, true. I didn't see her die at all. Although she was bleeding quite heavily through the nose when she had that.
Yeah, I mean, she said for what? I think you saw a big light and then there was an explosion. So I think people in the comments assuming that it actually hit her. I don't know.
Yeah, first.
Or she died. Or she just got vaporized. But I mean, I kind of feel like if they kill her, I mean, Gambit's bad enough, but they kill her off, that kills the whole love triangle between her, Jean, and Scott, which is actually really
they can
interesting.
find another way of bringing him back.
Yeah. Rogue's. I mean, Rogue's the two people that she loves.
Yeah.
So if Magneto's out of it,
I got a feeling that Magneto, I don't know how, but survived it, and then Leech took his power away, so that it nullified him, so that
it looked like it
the
was
Wild
eliminated.
Sentinel was like,
Oh,
there's nothing there.
That was the only thing it said was Omega level threat neutralised.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
I think Leech might have hidden him somehow, but I don't know how he would survive the blast.
Yeah. Because he was ready to die. Well, he said don't be afraid.
Don't be afraid in
Don't be
German.
afraid.
I've looked that up because I was like,
No, I think we didn't have the subtitles on, but when I watched other people's reactions, they have the subtitles on, and you could, it says in German, "Don't be afraid." So I was like, okay, fine. Because even the bit where he's trying to fight the Sentinel, and then he has the flashbacks of the concentration camp. I was like, Jesus.
That's Charles would have been proud because he went out defending mutant kind.
Yes.
Yeah,
although he did knock the Charles statue over and killed a bunch of people underneath that statue as well. I was like, we'll go get the more people in.
That's the Ultraman in the Crisis Part 1 where the statue's going to climb into the building. So it's going to fall on those. Is it the building's going to fall on the statue of him?
Yes.
So he props it up and just pushes it over the other one.
Don't touch my statue. It was a lot. It was a lot to take. And the worst thing is, this episode is. I'm really looking forward to finding what happens to Storm. It's probably not going to touch on last week's episode at all. It's going to be a contained episode with Storm.
You said that last one. You're like, oh man, it's not going to continue Storm.
I know, and then all that happened.
It's really well done.
I mean, it was also having Nightcrawler back as well, and I didn't realise it was really happening afterwards. It was actually the same actor, as well, which is really cool. lot more happier Nightcrawler, and just bamfing all over
He
the
looked
place.
better as well.
Yeah,
He did, yeah.
Especially when they're walking through Genosha at the start and he's just teleporting around. having
Yeah,
fun.
I mean, would you ever walk again if you had that power? I doubt
Exactly.
it. I'll be even fatter than
I like
am now.
the sort of dynamic between the three of them as well, having good fun.
Yes.
Because they haven't seen
Well,
each
so
other.
say,
for-
we really missed out because it was so happy for the first half. It was just like, this is happy, this is going to last, there's not going to be a problem.
Yeah,
It's
that's why
definitely gonna,
I immediately got a bad
shit.
feeling because it was like, oh, this episode's 30 minutes long and they're happy. It's just
Yeah, and the thing that, again, I didn't realise because we was in shell shock that Rogue never actually got to tell Gambit before he died that she chose him.
He didn't know, did he?
No.
when
Which
he
is
died.
even sadder. I
Like,
was
he
like,
he
"Jeez."
saved her life by knocking her out of the way.
Yeah.
So he's happy.
Yeah, I mean, he would have done it. He saved everyone, right? Or everyone that was left, because obviously a lot of people died. I mean, I don't know if Sebastian Shaw and Dazzler are actually dead, or they were just laying there. So we know Callisto died because her eye pupil went.
Yeah.
And if we assume Magneto's dead, all the Morlocks are then dead as well. Banshee's dead with what's the other one with the
Moira?
No, with when he was flying away and he got hit when it was the girl with the rock sort of bone coming out.
Oh, I forget.
What's her name? Her as well. Potentially dead. Like, I mean, yeah, as you say, and but the thing I think as well, because obviously the Watcher was there, which we know, which usually means he's watching some like an event that can't be undone, and also the way that Cable was like, not again, as in maybe he's tried to stop this multiple times and he can't.
Yeah.
It's like a fixed point in time. Also makes me sad because that means that they can't undo it. I mean, it's just, I don't know.
I think it also might be that it might be the first time he's time travelled, and they can't get it right.
Maybe it's or it's glitching for some reason. He's getting thrown all over time.
That Madeline saw it was him.
That was a really cool
So
moment as well when she
even
saw
if
his
she
eyes.
is dead, she at least knows her son survived.
Yeah, but she couldn't tell Scott.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, but yeah, that scene was so good.
Poor Scott. This is a throwback. I know the early part of the episode gets overshadowed by that part.
Yeah.
But when he's giving that TV interview and he
she
goes,
digs in about the
goes off
baby.
the fucking rails because I've lost my life's in tatters. I've got one woman.
Well, if you think
split
about
two.
episode 1,
Yeah.
he was married
With a kid.
with a kid, leading the team,
Yeah.
being happy as he's ever been, and now
Whole
he's gone
world's
from
full.
going
Whole
from like
world is gone.
his wife was a clone,
Yeah.
his baby's gone,
He doesn't know if he
Magneto's
loves-
now in
All his
charge.
friends are dead.
Yeah,
He doesn't know if he loves Jean because that wasn't the woman he married.
Well, was it? We
Or
don't
was
know.
it?
Like,
'Cause
the
it's
only thing
confusing.
we know is that Madeline gave birth
Yeah,
to Nathan.
to
Other than that, it could
And
have
he
been
did the
the
worst-
week before that she
He
got
knows-
swapped out.
We know from the original series he hates the fact that his dad abandoned him, even
Yeah.
though he was reconciled with Corsair.
Yeah.
But like, then he had to give his own son up to save his life.
Yeah.
It's like, Jesus Christ, man.
I thought that speech. I know a few people in the reaction were like going like, "Oh my God, Scott!" But I kind of get where he's coming from because like he's saying like, if we were like you, we wouldn't have done what we did to save you all. So
Yeah.
thank God, otherwise you'd all be dead.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. I thought that was such a cool speech, and even the bit with like Jean kissing Logan, I thought that was quite cool because the fact that Logan was like, "Whoa, you're Jean Grey. He's got some.
That's not the rules.
Those are the rules.
Yeah.
We're not breaking the rules." I thought that was quite a cool moment for
Do you think
Jones.
as well Emma Frost was the one that sort of linked Jean into Malad?
Well, their chat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because she was she said something after it broke, and then she went.
Yeah, Madeline went like, "Oh, sorry, I just drifted off." She goes, "Drift indeed." Like she
Yeah.
obviously
Yeah, like
saw
she
what
was-
was going
yeah.
on. Yeah,
She's
yeah.
always a bit of a manipulator in the comics. So.
Yes, yeah, and I could see her probably doing that. But yeah, I mean, the comment she makes to the UN person, she's like, "There's a problem. Is it your dress?"
Dress,
Yeah, it's like, such good writing, man. I love it. And then the flashback with like Rogue going to Savage Land as well.
Yep.
With Magneto, that was really cool.
Paint me like one of your French girls, man.
Yeah,
Have
exactly.
you seen the meme of that where
Yeah.
it's Rogue's ass on the painted canvas? It's like,
It's so funny if they'd
There's
have
some
done
great memes that come out of
that.
it.
It would've been so funny.
And even the bit where like the reason they broke up is because they like even though they sort of were together for a bit, like the demons that he had and she had didn't.
Yeah.
We were just never going to work. So I thought that was quite interesting. And even I mean, I hope Magneto's not dead because the monologuing with that man is ridiculous. The bit where he's talking about when him and Charles first met and told him about his dream, and he goes, he does his smile, his secret smile that he did.
yeah.
It's like, so good, such good talking. Like monologuing, man, was just, oh, what an episode! It's just, I don't know if I've recovered.
But what's
man.
your theories on who sent the Wild Sentinel?
Well, there's multiple, right?
Yeah.
So it's
So you've got Apocalypse because Cable was there.
yeah, Strife maybe. I don't know whether they bring Strife in.
Apocalypse, no.
Yeah. You've got. I think someone like I watched New Rockstar's reaction, and they think they saw Bastion in the
I heard someone talking about that.
walking.
Well, he
in
was
front.
in the episode with Storm. He was in a picture.
Yeah, and also he was apparently in the ball as I think it's
Yeah, but walking. But there's another guy that was standing there that had exactly the same haircut. So I think it might have been him, not
Okay, fair enough. Or it could be if you're following the E for Extinction story, which is what that Sentinel's from. It's
Sergeant Nova.
Sergeant Nova, which would be a massive.
Or is it Onslaught?
Oh my god!
I mean, there's so many. Like, I mean,
I still think it's Sinister.
I mean, he's meant to be, according to the thing, he's the main villain for the series, but he's only been in one episode. So you kind of that would make sense. But I don't know, like Cassandra Nova, if you're following the comic book story, yes, but she's meant to be in the Wolverine Deadpool movies. I don't know why they would do both unless they just didn't talk to each other when they wrote them. Would be a bit of a weird one. And trying to explain that backstory in an episode would be tough. Like
Charles had a twin in the womb.
Yeah, but you killed it. I just what I don't get about it is that thing that like Godzilla Sentinel is
Sentinels.
it didn't take any damage from a train being whipped in its face, but all the Sentinels it was producing got beaten the crap out of really quickly. So it feels like that. I don't know if it's from the future or but
it felt like it was cobbled together out of bits of Sentinel because you've got 3 heads that were just twisting around.
Yeah, but it was like pretty much indestructible.
It was pretty much advanced, wasn't it?
It was very advanced. Considering we saw in the first episode zombie Sentinels that got beaten really easily. Like, where did it come from and who sent it? That's going to be the big question. The thing that gets me excited and worried at the same time is I think the director of the show said like episode 5 was an appetizer for what you can expect in episode 8, 9 and 10. That's really freaking me out.
Yeah.
What does that mean? I don't know. I'm really confused. I hope not more people don't die. But yeah, I mean, this episode is going to be about Storm, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you think.
This is the palate cleanser before we get to the main course.
Yeah. Well, we got this one, and we got another one called Bright Eyes, which Rogue calls Cable, I believe, is like a nickname. Or it might be short. Yeah. So maybe that would be a Cable episode, and we find out why he's time traveling, which we call. And then there's 8, 9, and 10, which is the tolerance of extinction or something. I don't know what it's called. But it's a part 1, 2, 3. So.
Yeah. It was quite like I was just watching it last week, obviously at home.
Yeah.
It's like, this is a fun episode. Oh.
Yeah. Oh. It does come out of nowhere as well. It's literally like a gala, and then you're like, oh crap, Rogue's training Gambit.
It's when Madeline gets hit by what.
Yeah.
And then the music changes. I remember saying, I'm getting goosebumps now.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden Cable turns up, and you're like, okay. Yeah. And it just spirals out of control.
And the action, the thing I wanted this show to be, and it's done it so well in all the episodes, is the action just
show their powers
up another level. And like just
the
bit where Gambit's riding off on the bike with Rogue flying next to him and then fighting was just so good.
And coming in on the Sentinel head as well to save them.
Yeah, a little bit of the theme tune going on. It was just so good.
You'd like to follow me?
It was just so and a bit where like Magneto tries to save them and like ties them against the lamppost and stuff.
But it does show you as well as a thing how good Charles's training for the team has been, that Gambit was doing all of that work. Like when the Morlocks, they're the ones that were being attacked by that Sentinel.
Yeah,
they were all reasonably powerful in their own right and do different things. He just comes in riding a Sentinel head, kicks the crap out of it, carries it off and walks out.
Yeah, he just jumps onto the bike and just flicks 3 cards and kills 3 Sentinels really quickly. And the fact, like I say, the bit with the ending, the more and more I watch it, I kind of feel like he was expecting to get stabbed or hit by that Sentinel, and it was not going to be a.
I think his plan was to charge it up and blow it up.
Yeah.
But for him to do that, he has to be near it and touch it.
Yeah.
So he was going to sacrifice himself anyway.
Yeah.
So.
Because he looked like he was charging his staff up because he wanted to jump off of it.
Yeah.
Where he was going to try and
stab it in you and then
and then he's got a way in. So.
Yeah, that's what I felt like he was going to do.
But what just that moment where he gets stabbed, and you're like, oh my god, what? And then you see the close of his smile, and he just says his catchphrase.
The name's Gambit.
And then you just go.
Do you reckon as well?
Jesus.
They killed him off on purpose so that they can bring him back. So he can come in and just go, everyone can relax! Gambit has returned!
I parked the car!
I'll park the car!
That's what's going to happen if he comes back.
I mean,
that'd be so good if they do that.
There's one theory that a few people mentioned in the comments was that in the comics, he comes back after he dies as one of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. So maybe
the apocalypse thing.
Yeah, maybe he would come back as Death, and then he can somehow come back. So I mean that's fine because he's back at least, and he can be reverted back.
Yeah.
Somehow, but yeah, just ugh.
Oh, and I was saying to Stu just before you turned up as well, whether he had any power left in him as he was dying, because Rogue says I can't feel you. But you saying there's a comic where she takes on his powers for a bit, and she has the black eyes. I think what age to go?
Oh,
It's a bit Mark Brooks artwork, I think.
there's definitely an image. I don't know if it's an actual storyline.
Because I know, actually, I think you showed me to me. It's a Mark Brooks one, but like I was wondering if like she would then take on some of his power permanently.
Yeah. And you just get the Cajun accent with her Southern Bow accent. It's alright, Scott, I'll park the car.
I thought if they did that and then his kinetic energy and she can do it at the same time and then they nullify each other and then they can touch.
Yeah.
That'd be quite cool.
Be a way to tie that in
Yeah.
to come back again.
Yeah.
It's like my last thing I did was I passed on my gift to you.
Yeah.
So you always carry a piece of me or something like
That'd
that.
be
It's the Ace of Hearts. You know, just
That'd be quite cool.
Queen of Hearts, that'd be cool.
yeah.
He's already burnt that one.
Spell one.
It's got more than one pack.
I mean, where does he keep them?
He's 52 time out! I can never use my powers ever again!
His jacket must be so heavy with all those cards.
The first episode of when Jubilee's
he's got all
attacked,
the-
he's like
like
buying a
20
load of
cards.
them from the woman. It's like, hold on to these, I'll be back.
He just throws them in the fire when he gets annoyed. I mean, Jesus, like that's your ammunition, mate. What are you doing? I'm like, no, just imagine like that tuxedo. They're all hidden away. Like how heavy that jacket must be. He's just like the strongest shoulders in the MC in Marvel. Don't worry about it. Oh Jesus. Anyway,
All right. Yep.
let's get on with this Life Death Part 2 and see what's going to happen with Storm and Forge and the whatever that owl creature was called.
Adversary.
Adversary. Thank you very much. And just before we jump into this episode of X-Men 97, just want to say thank you to everyone who's been supporting. Let's say last episodes we got loads of views and loads of subscribers. So thank you if you're a new subscriber. If you're watching this right now and you're still not subscribed, please come on, do it. Yeah, do it for Gambit. Come on, we need
Mon ami.
Yeah.
please join us on that and also follow us on Patreon.
Legends of Podcasting. Remember it.
Remember it, yeah, exactly. Should be our phrase at the end.
Don't blow the table up there!
And don't forget to follow us on Patreon as well. We have the full watch along of all the shows, so you definitely want to go back and watch last week's episode full watch along because that is good stuff. So let's jump into this episode of X-Men. Previously on Legends of
Previously
Podcast.
on the X-Men.
Oh, Storm.
Too eerie for those just returning
Okay,
to us.
she won't know.
Regardless of your
No,
stand,
she's
power,
trapped with the adversary.
the images
Gambit's going to be an intro now.
Oh, yeah.
That's oh no. It's going to keep losing people from this intro.
He should come up next. No!
Oh, they cut him out! Oh, Nightcrawler! Oh, nice!
Okay, I'm down.
That's cool. Oh, Nimrod! Oh, the Shia. That's the fight with
Oh, hello, Charles.
Landra. I really love the way they keep adding bits to it so people... I don't think anyone would ever skip this, but they watch it. It makes it even more fun. I love it. Okay, we're starting with the Shia.
Okay.
Who's fighting now? The brother's dead, right?
Oh, that's Captain Marvel. It's Kree.
It's a Kree. Okay.
Surrender. No, just perish.
Is that Leandra's sister?
Oh, there's Rodan. Whoops. Sure about that? Oh, crap. Burn. I'm sorry, what?
Honored to fall at my feet, Ronan.
The true Kree bows to no one.
Thank you, Gladiator.
The importance, Your Highness?
You dare interrupt my glorious moment?
Oh, it's your sister, the Empress.
Oh, joy. Why didn't you say so? My dearest.
Oh, ouch.
Always of utmost priority. 1 year ago, we offered the skills of our mighty healers to a Terran man on the verge of death.
It's Charles.
No ordinary Terran. This man helped spare the entire universe from the madness of my brother Duquesne. And now, in his greatest feat yet,
He's alive.
this man has unlocked the secrets to my heart. So I,
That guy's having none of it.
my loyal people, with joyous news in times
baby.
of war, for your empress is to be married.
Okay.
And our empire shall welcome a new emperor. Charles Xavier.
What?
Yes. Guy's moving up.
He's bald.
Oh, not everyone seems happy about it. Okay, so he's going to be King of the Galaxy.
My subjects trust me when I say you are no mere Terran, Charles.
On Earth, newlyweds whisk off to some faraway island to celebrate their love.
Dare I assume a sandy beach on Earth itself?
Perhaps an empress could even spend a portion of her time ruling the galaxy from my little corner of it?
My handsome emperor has much to learn about masking his manipulations. You wish to return to your children, don't you?
Holy shit, we're getting Charles back.
Black holes.
Walking no less as well.
Risk being stuck in its...
Didn't your brother nearly destroy the universe with the Emkron crystal?
Touche.
Invite them to the wedding. Unless you fear they'll think you've abandoned them. Once we crush the Kree, an educator such as you can teach them our ways. Do as you did on Earth. Play the role of the peacemaker.
Wasn't aware my X-Men and I were playing make-believe.
All ruling is make-believe. I pretend to be perfect, as my subjects would never love the woman beneath the armor. Not like you do.
Will you at least consider Earth?
I will. The virtue of a teacher lies in showing their students how to walk on their own.
True. But only if he is sure there are no more lessons he can teach them.
Yeah, they might need you.
Yeah, exactly. We're having a bit of a time of it at the moment.
Liar, traitor, cost you everything. He was trying to help me. Leave him. Don't play martyr. You will not break me, but I can fix you. Forge made his bed. Let him die in it. All lives deserve saving, even his.
This is her head.
Don't know.
Like she has to overcome
I
her.
think the timing that she's got as well
I mean,
until he dies.
Yeah. The what's she called?
Adversary.
Adversary's her voice.
Yeah.
Let him die. Look the other way. Watch. Get used to it. You're not an X-Man anymore. Where did that get you? Kissing the hand that beats you?
Oh, wow. Jesus. Oh no, she's claustrophobic. Yeah, that's
I do not fear death. You fear living. As you said to Jean, I have wondered what it would be like to be human. It is a tempting daydream. I was so tired. Is that why you feel your power? Sought refuge with this monotone family? Enough! Let me out! Let me out! Forge didn't rob your gifts. You had already renounced them. I cannot breathe. You turned your back on these paths long ago.
Lord of Chaos!
Whoa, what?
What strange has been
Yeah.
Your flies and break your loom.
Is that the book of
Depart to the
America?
desert, demon. Depart and be gone.
It does look a bit like Doctor Strange in the
Yeah.
comics as well, doesn't it?
Yeah. Was that it? Sure.
That's okay, despite my best efforts.
Careful. Your shoulder.
To be straight, you need a better bedside face, Doc.
You need Hank.
Despite his magical, perhaps your mother's book holds an answer.
She wrote about a cat.
Do not read from the book.
Midnight Jala.
You are too weak. Tell me where to go.
I don't have much time, Aurora.
I was not expecting this side story in this episode. You are.
Not an entirely displeasing thought.
Damn, Charles.
Everything's working downstairs these days. Jesus.
I love that he's nicked Magneto's purple cape.
Man,
Worked really well for him.
Yeah.
Some yearn for the stable comfort of what is familiar, for sameness.
Araki sugars his words, my sister. Your consort was born on the wrong side of the stars. A throne that is bound to more than the whims of your heart. A union with the Terran would bind the Shi'ar into alliance with his inferior homeworld.
I respect you speaking the quiet part out loud, Deathbird. So let's speak plain.
Deathbird.
Your Empress and I decide alliances, as well as which world we call home.
Chandelar is home.
Of course, Lord Chancellor. I nearly
Spoke
meant...
the quiet part out loud. Xavier would see his Milky Way ghetto become our new throne world.
You are twisting my words.
High Council, for the sake of the Empire, I must invoke the right of Endasha.
Just trying to take over the throne.
Again.
The right required.
A non-Shi'ar pass a test of loyalty in order to wed a royal.
Not any mere test, Terry. A challenge of my own choosing.
Then choose.
To ensure
Walk down
we
them
are-
stairs.
You must renounce Earth and erase all memory of your life there.
What?
Charles is a formidable psychic. His mind will not be easily scrubbed.
Xavier must purge all memories of Earth, and you, dear sister, must be the one to do it.
That's a bit harsh. How's that a challenge? That's just horrible.
It's a punishment more than a
Yeah.
challenge.
Our highest gods.
Once enemies, then forced to marry to bring harmony to the universe. Here I thought the Shi'ar looked down on art as a sign of insanity and deviance.
But the union of Shara and Kithri is at the core of our principles.
You know, I have a very old and very dear friend on Earth who would agree with you.
Wise for a Terran.
Yes, his name is Magnus, and I wish to remember him. I do so love to think.
Do you love me, Charles?
A silly question. Even you know Deathbird's challenge goes too far.
Why remember? Why not let go? Start anew. If you refuse, they won't let us be together.
Perhaps it is time to show you mine.
No, Charles.
Charles, bad
Do
call.
it.
It's simple. You kill the sister.
Evil owl that feeds on anger and self-loathing. Call me Chum in the water.
Then I am Chum too. Before I lost my gifts, I told a friend, my sister, that I often wondered about being human. I confessed this as if to console her. No matter how many I saved, my mutant gifts inspired twice as much hate in humanity. In a way, your machine failing is a blessing. I am better this way.
What?
Where?
That's why I came. I know how you feel about tight spaces.
So a couple of fears getting there.
Uh-oh.
Do you stand in our circle to complete the rite of Endasha?
This is some great flashbacks, right? But it's gonna suck.
And do you
Two powerful
renounce
psychics
all
minding,
memories
like get
of
the
Earth
flash of what's happening on
your
Earth.
life there?
Oh shit, yeah.
I do.
Xavier, do you renounce your X-Men?
Never!
He hesitates.
What is your problem?
He insults all Shi'ar.
What you ask of him is no small burden.
He seeks to ally us with Earth.
My God, you are dramatic.
How can we entrust Almighty
It's like the
Empire
skeleton at the end of the He-Man movie.
yeah.
to a ruler descended of simians? Have our blood mixed with his inferior freak fluids?
Alright, space racist.
At least he's got eyebrows.
My sister, like my brother Deken, has gone mad. Renounce her before her lovesick lunacy destroys us all.
Sedition, gladiator, arrest this treacherous vulture.
You will go on my first
and
mission.
anyone who dares to stand with her.
Oh, damn, son.
Fuck you, bitch.
Ah!
Oh, she's actually as bad as
Civil
the
War.
brother.
Yeah.
It's treason, basically.
Use your powers, man.
Bye.
I love Gladiator, he's so badass.
Not this way. I have forgotten my greatest gift. Hear me. Class is now in session.
Oh, you guys getting schooled?
Yeah.
Just.
What is this? What have you done?
Gladiator, please raise your hand. To to answer. I have used my vast psychic abilities to draw us into the astral plane. It is time for today's lesson.
Who else is going to be in here?
Shadow King's still in the astral plane, isn't he?
I mean, Jean? He's going in there. Madeline's there if she's still
If it's
alive.
Onslaught, Charles' psychic might is in there to combine with Magneto.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
And that's the darkness to go with claustrophobia.
Be the bigger one, then.
Oh, shit.
Save him. Be above it.
He's not gone. It's not gone.
No. Forge destroyed
It's all in her head. That's why.
Yeah.
Yes, the taste. Ooh, yummy. Fear poached in self-loathing. You, pancaked by the pressure of existing. Submit, and I will save you and let you live your tempting daydream.
Jesus. Yeah.
Demon. Not a daydream. Executioner's neutralizer was not the only weapon tamping down my gifts.
Oh, crap.
There was that lie, and I believed it.
She's beginning to believe!
Lay dead, or humanity will thunder down upon you and your kind. You all are an echo of who I am.
Oh, shit.
Omega
It's
level
the music.
Yeah,
It's the
thing
music.
is so good.
Let them thunder, for I am lightning.
There we go.
Do you know what happens to an owl when he gets struck by lightning?
Oh wow.
We got some shit going on in the desert.
She's back.
She's in the black costume.
She's in the black costume. Yes!
Oh,
double
nice!
dress.
Wow! They went for the black costume.
Right, new title sequence next week, lads. Thought meanwhile,
Supermaning it.
Yeah, it's like Man of Steel, isn't it? Really?
Yeah.
Goes across the...
Gosh, got a great
She's like,
story.
nice look. She's even like more powerful now.
Well, she was already Omega level. This is just going overboard.
Beyond the Omega level.
Strange to feel grateful.
There's a demon?
What are demons but reflections of our fears
She's
and
got long hair
shame?
back as well.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Things we bury within us, hide from loved ones, even as they poison our hearts, until we finally heal our adversary by embracing it. It's starting to heal.
It's pretty much gone.
So what now?
Not an
Is his
entirely
his
unpleasant
robot
idea.
leg bandaged up? Oh shit!
Displaced by the brutal attack on Genosha. This, as rumors swirl, Genosha is the opening salvo in the long-feared evolutionary war.
Who can tell me from where the Shi'ar Imperium draws its might?
From the crushed skulls that house inferior minds, such as yours.
Demerits, raise your hand.
Yeah.
Younger cultures that, had they not been tilled to death, would now be empires rivaling your own. Fearing this, you strike at the knees and claim you can help them walk again. The Shi'ar Empire is a snake oil racket.
Even you tell
Put his hand up.
is right.
Pillage worth from one another, that for me to be more, you must be less. Who made up these silly rules?
We did, beloved. Playing make-believe.
Put your hand up,
Even
Landra.
if we were to agree, your idealism would confuse our people.
Want to know a secret? Coexistence is messy. Mustn't forget that the universe is very old, and all of us very young, born of ancient stardust, and all children of the atom.
Oh, I said the word.
What the hell? Death.
Yeah, Apocalypse. He said he's the horseman.
Drinking wine, making love. Oh,
My children of the atom, destroyed!
Wow.
Oh, Jesus.
God damn.
Charles! Beloved, what in the stars?
I must return to Earth immediately.
But we've nearly convinced the council.
It doesn't matter. While I cowered in the cosmos, the unthinkable has happened.
Charles, if you leave, you will prove my sister right about your kind.
If that should end our star-crossed affair, so be it.
Wow.
I will not abandon my kind. It is time I returned to my X-Men.
Yes!
God damn.
Please don't be the end.
That's the end of
Was
that.
that really it? That was so fast.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's Trask.
Trask, yeah.
He's obviously running for his life.
I gave you my DNA to access master mold.
Who is he?
Is that Sinister?
I'm assuming so.
Kill me, please. What happened in Genosha? I beg you.
Don't take all the blame.
It is
Oliver,
Sinister.
And don't fret the future. Why, Genosha was merely the beginning of a prologue, now past. You have nothing to fear, so long as you place your faith in Sinister.
It was him.
Oh, God.
Oh my god. Jesus, man, these episodes.
Well,
I was not expecting half of that episode. That's ridiculous. I mean, I kind of feel like they glossed over the Storm stuff really quickly. But to cover the Charles stuff, which was awesome. Ugh.
I said when it was blasting green last week, I was like, it's like Murdered and Pryor with the green
With the
stuff.
Sinister.
Yeah.
So Sinister sent it to start off a civil war?
Or start something in motion. God, he's playing the long game.
It's the prologue. Interesting.
So I said, I think he's going to try and get hold of them dead bodies.
But I mean, most of them being vaporized.
Most of them are all right.
Yeah,
Unless
that's why
the
Well, you think Gambit? That thing blew up in front of Gambit's face. His body was still there.
Yeah, but some of the okay.
unless the beam actually translocated them, rather than killing them.
That's why Magneto's still alive.
Yeah,
Oh.
and like he's now got them all captured,
Yeah.
like his teleportation beam.
Ooh.
Because you said, oh, it might be Apocalypse. I said, but why would he want to kill mankind?
Yeah.
And I said, if it was Sinister, he'd want them for samples.
Yeah. So the world's going to think it's Trask, because it kind of was, but like he's the Sentinel guy. But in the meantime, underneath it, it's been capturing mutants.
It's a bit like Toyman. With
Yes.
Hereafter,
Yeah,
Superman.
yeah,
where
yeah,
he thinks
yeah.
killed him, and he's taken into the future.
I'm calling in that.
That could be interesting.
So that would, like you say, Magneto could still be alive if that's the case.
Yeah.
But it was blowing up buildings and stuff, so you'd have thought the buildings would have been teleported.
Yeah, he's got 3 heads, so one of them could be like actually detonating.
Yeah.
Like that stuff. Like
Yeah, it could be a one shoots it and it looks like it, and then the other one quickly turns and then.
I mean, interesting theory. I'm really excited Charles is coming back.
yes, because it's like love the whole like I've had enough of the Shi'ar's bullshit. Your class is in session. Please sit down and listen.
You're all mental. I'm out of here.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, the way he was explaining, literally, like other empires growing, and they just have just taken them.
Yeah.
And then pretend, oh, we'll help you out.
Yeah. I mean,
You killed us in the first place.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Then you got the whole like he obviously senses Gambit's death. It's just like
What was all the? I guess all the other bodies were just Genosha.
what Genoshans like.
Yeah,
You imagine
All the mutants have died. Yeah.
that many psychic lives splitting out like all at once.
Yeah. So much literally just has happened as he was doing that classes in session thing.
Yeah. And he's like, no, I'm not. Like, I'm glad he didn't decide not to give up.
I mean, the sister's insane. Like, what? Why would you make her part of the Royal or the Imperial Guard when she's that freaking power hungry?
Yeah.
Like, keep her locked away, or like just not do any. Like, sit there, stay there, fine.
It's like every single family dinner she tries to overthrow my throne.
Yeah, exactly. It's crazy.
What happened to her brother? Was he stuck in that realm the Phoenix dragged into?
Yeah, I think he became part of the crystal, right?
Yeah.
And they blew the crystal up and he died.
Yeah.
He disintegrated with the crystal. But like the fact that she's just as power hungry is crazy. I bet the council are actually agreeing as well. It's like, well, yeah, we're having this Terran freaking hell.
Yeah.
He's actually more powerful than most of you. I did quite like that the older guy who was dead against at the beginning actually said, well, even if you did want to do this because he kind of agreed with it, the Shia wouldn't understand, kind of thing. That was quite an interesting turn of events.
It's like Charles Tree proving himself to be a teacher. It's like, yeah, I can lead them into the light, and then just go back to Earth. It's like, fuck all of you, my X-Men in trouble.
I really called them Children of the Atom as well,
Yeah.
so they like the game and lots of comic books. It's really cool. Oh,
It's going to be interesting when he does return, because it'll be like they need him most, and he's there.
walking. I'm assuming he's going to be in that suit as well. I mean, that's going to be awesome. You imagine I can't wait to see the reaction on everyone's face when he comes back. He just comes up with the helmet on, right? And like, no one knows who he is, well, saves the day, then takes that helmet off, and they're like, what? Oh, that's going to be awesome. That's going to be so good.
The interesting thing is, doesn't look like it is a future thing, so Gambit is dead.
At the moment.
All those people are dead.
Yeah.
I mean, is there some way to come back? Yeah, I know. And Storm's back as well. So are we saying that Storm, when Forge put her in that, it actually worked? Or it's always been there? And she was just denying. It's kind of like the Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire Spider-Man 2 thing, where he's just like, I don't want it to be Spider-Man anymore, so I lose my powers. Because she said she wanted to be human.
Yeah, and
she ended up
top
losing.
of that, like, her powers were such a part of her personality that when she lost them, kind of broke her a little bit, so she had to overcome that.
Do you think the adversary was actually part of her?
I don't know, because Forge turned up and knocked it away in a thing, but it came back in, so I don't know whether it's like an actual demonic force that was summoned by their...
Or was the thing him putting it in the book all in her head as well?
Yeah, I was thinking it
she
was
thinks, I'm safe now.
Yeah.
But no, I'm not, because it's still coming after me.
Could be.
Yeah. I did love that. It looked like very Doctor Strange-like, though, with like the circles and stuff, and the
It's magic, so they were like, that looks Doctor Strange's magic.
Yeah,
Make it look the same.
Oh, but bringing Ronan into it as well, from the because he's in the MCU as well. That's cool, having the Kree fighting Shia.
Which means the Skrulls are about somewhere. Not the ones from the MCU, the proper ones.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Oh man,
Storm's got a new look as well. Which is
she's
cool.
gone back to the old before the Jim Lee era.
It's interesting as well. We saw Nightcrawler in the opening credits.
Yes.
So is he going to be joining the
I
team?
hope so. That'd be
temporarily?
awesome. That would be awesome. Because he's part of if you just add in Iceman and Colossus, that'd be like my perfect lineup. I think you have everyone I want. But yeah, it'd be cool to have her and Charles come back as like the head of. Oh, God, it's gonna be so good. Oh my God.
So next week is another standalone.
Next one's called Bright Eyes,
right?
And then it's
It's a 3-part.
Yeah, it's 3-parter at the end, which is tolerance of to extinction or something. Or extinction, I don't know, something like that.
Which you know is going to end on a cliffhanger leading into season 2.
Well, we know there's a season 2 and a season 3 though, so I'm fine. It'd be shit if it ended on a cliffhanger and they'd be like, I'm not reviewing it anymore. Like, it's worse than Silver Surfer. Jesus, that was the worst cliffhanger ever in any show I've ever watched. Was that Silver Surfer show in the 90s? Oh, have you seen it? Have you seen the cliffhanger?
I mean, a cliffhanger at the end of the Spider-Man 94 is pretty bad as well. Let's go and find Mary Jane.
Oh yeah.
And then
Silver Surfer's was Thanos had destroyed all of the galaxy. No, something had destroyed all of the galaxy, and all that was left was the Silver Surfer and Thanos.
Yeah.
And it's like, right, what are we gonna do now? End. No more episodes. I'm sorry. What? What do you
might
mean?
bring it back. If
Jesus,
that
was insane. That was like the worst.
Yeah, but it was only one season.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. That's what I mean. It was building up so much to be this awesome thing, and then it just finished there. I was like, I'm sorry, what is going on? It was like, what's the other Spider-Man one when he was in the other planet?
Unlimited.
Yeah, Unlimited. At the end of that, it had like all this Carnage and Venom symbiotes flying out into the sky, and it was like, oh my God, what are we gonna do? End. Cancelled. What? No.
Never even got back to Earth.
Yeah, like a world of symbiotes. Oh man. I think the writers just get to a point where like, right, we've written a really cool story, but we don't know how to finish it, so let's cancel it, don't worry about it.
It wasn't very well received, though. That's
Yeah. So.
But this show is
yeah, mate, so good. I mean, I really want Magneto to be alive even more now, so that he can see Charles.
Or
and Charles can see that Magneto's actually tried to be good. Oh my God, that'd be so cool.
Do you know what I really want? I want Magneto to put his old costume back on. And they're both there in their purple case.
Yeah.
And helmets, that'd be badass.
Yeah.
It's like I see you copy Magneto.
Yeah. So you copy me walking?
Yeah.
You guys as well. When challenge, walk down those stairs. Jesus Christ! I was just sitting there going, "Oh my god, I can't listen to that loud."
That was honestly.
I was thinking out loud.
Yeah.
It's my bad.
First thing that came to mind. That's how bad my mind is.
Oh my god, that was so messed up. Oh.
It'd have been more difficult.
Yeah. I mean, we think Charles is Lorraine just staying there, and they're just going to basically break up and maybe somehow try and work it out later on. But it's right now. It's
possibly. Right now
I need to.
Yeah.
And Storm's obviously going to come straight back as well.
Unless she does just give it to her sister and then decides to go back.
Well, no, because
I know, but she might.
Yeah. Crazy.
She's only crazy because she wants it, but once she has it, she might be more tolerable.
That or she spends a year on Earth with these monkeys and learns to become more tolerable. So.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Is there some? I mean, Terrans can't be that bad if they've saved the universe.
Yeah.
You know, multiple times now. So yeah, stupid Terrans. But they've saved the universe twice. Twice.
Yep.
Oh god. Oh man, so good. I even love that little bit with Charles and Gladiator just standing there as well, talking about different histories. So that was fascinating, really cool.
So I really want now them to actually work as a team.
What, the X-Men?
Yeah. We had it in the first episode. We haven't had it since, really.
No, we had little pockets of it, haven't we?
Yeah.
Well, they're going to have to step up now because they're the forefront of all of this. Even now that Magneto and as far as I know, Charles is gone, Scott's going to have to step up as leader
again. Yeah.
And again, the X-Men are going to be the front-facing part of that, because of the first thing that people are going to want to do is the mutants that were kind of like affiliated with Magneto is going to want to hit back.
Yeah.
Because they see a Sentinel, humanity, right? That's the start of war.
Yeah.
So the X-Men have to go back to being in the front lines, stopping all that, which means teamwork and.
Well, I mean, the council's dead, right? So, bar Emma Frost, I think everybody. If you assume Sebastian Shaw, who was named there.
Who?
Sebastian Shaw. I said it right. You made me question that then. Damn it! I literally thinking as I was saying. Sebastian Shaw was laying there dead. Moira was laying there dead. Banshee's dead.
Did we see Banshee dead?
The Banshee was flying and he got. Well, maybe teleported if your theory is right, but he got. So everyone, bar Emma Frost on that council, is dead. So, do they need a new council? Does Rogue be the queen? Oh no.
She was elected, wasn't she?
She was elected as queen, so is she the leader? So does the X-Men become the leaders of to try and make sure humanity?
Well, they wanted Charles originally, and he's on his way back. So.
Yeah, true. Oh man, so many questions.
I mean, what the hell does Sinister want?
What's his end game? It's like
also he's got to have some sort of like I don't know if you've got the what they got is it the Nasty Boys? No.
Yeah,
was his gang?
The Nasty Boys.
Yeah, it was the Nasty Boys. Whether he's got them with him still, because if the X-Men are coming after him, it can't just be him against all of them, because that is like, they should be able to beat the shit out of him.
He's going to control all the people that he's just killed. He's got an army now.
True.
Plus, he's been in the shadows all this time, so it's like he's all the times in the past in the original series where he was fighting them and they just like eventually get around his Nasty Boys and take him out. He's like, all right, this time round, I'm going to be back here.
In fact, he's obviously got a long-term goal as well.
Yeah.
Maybe he's working with other people. I don't know.
It does make me think that everyone is dead rather than teleported, though, because Charles had the vision.
Yeah.
Of them all there.
That's the other side of that coin. Yeah.
I mean, why in the intro did we have Nimrod and the story with when Bastion was in? Like, is Sinister working with others?
Sweet.
I don't know. Like, usually they put clips in to try and, I guess, give hints, right? So, because the one last week where you had...
Well, I suppose you have Nimrod is basically the future Sentinel, right?
Yeah.
It comes originally from Trask, and it's right at the end.
I guess.
Why
you would... Yeah.
He was the original creator.
Why you would show him. Because they've also shown...
Because they just showed, like, Calypso versus Storm, because she was in it and died.
Yes, yeah.
It wasn't a major thing, really.
Yeah, I guess so. The only one I haven't got so far is in last week's episode. You had Gambit and Nightcrawler back to back, looked like on Genosha, with Nightcrawler having swords. That was never in the original show.
I think that was maybe to just show you that they've done other stuff. So when he turned up in Genosha and they were like pals and stuff, there's more to their history. I would say.
But they said, like, he sort of said when they met, like last time we met when we were in the Alps with my priest brothers or whatever. So I don't think they have. But I don't know. That's the only one. Every other clip has sort of been, bar that Nimrod one this week, has been a clip from the previous show. That one wasn't, and that Nimrod one wasn't either. So I don't know whether they're trying to give us hints. I don't know. Maybe I'm just reading too much into it. We're gonna have, if Charles comes back well in the intro, we're going to have Charles in that suit, being like, with the cape. That'd be cool. And then Storm's going to have to be in a new costume as well.
Oh, yep. We'll see tomorrow next week.
With a long white hair now, no more mohawk. God, those Marvel Legends figures are screwed. They just released all them, now they have to release more.
Oh no, money.
Oh no, yeah. Oh no, it's almost enemy.
I mean, I think about all the people that have just bought them all. I mean, God damn it!
But then you got the reference to them all.
Yeah.
It's a blister packaging with some dust in it. It's a Gambit level. Jesus.
Yeah.
Episode 5 Gambit.
This Gambit is tucked it like bloody.